Namaste students. In this video we are going to see chapter 10 circles. In that exercise 10.1 we are going to see. In exercise 10.1 first question. How many tangents can a circle have? How many tangents can a circle have? Now see the answer. A circle can have infinitely many tangents. Infinitely many tangents. Since there are infinitely many points on the circumference of the circle, and at each point of it, it has a unique tangent. Clear, children? Around the circle we have, so many points. So on each point we can draw a unique tangent. So what is the answer? There can be infinitely many tangents to a circle. Clear, children? Exercise 10.1 second problem. In that first subdivision, one word answers. A tangent to a circle intersects it in dash point. A tangent to a circle intersects it in one point. The circle and the tangent intersect at a single point P only. That is a point of contact. No? So what is the answer? A tangent to a circle intersects it in one point. Second subdivision, a line intersecting a circle in 2 points. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a secant. See the figure, a circle and a line, it intersect in 2 points Q and R. So the line is called a secant. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a secant. Next, a circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. At the most, how many parallel tangents we can draw for a circle? We can draw only 2 parallel tangents, center, and we can draw maximum 2 parallel tangents like this. Okay, so the answer is a circle can have 2 parallel tangents at the most. Next, the common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called, the common point to the tangent to the circle is what? That point, common point is point of contact. P is the point of contact. So the answer is the common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called point of contact. Next, in exercise 10.1, third problem. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q, so that OQ is equal to 12 cm, length PQ is 12 cm, 13 cm, 8.5 cm and root 119 cm. Now tell me which is the correct option. See the figure that a tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm, that OP is a radius, that is 5 cm, meet a line through the center O. So from the center to the point of contact, if we join from the center to the point of contact, means it will make 90 degree. Since the radius is perpendicular to tangent, it implies the triangle POPQ is a right angled triangle by the tangent radius theorem. Clear Kana? The line drawn from the center of the circle to the tangent is perpendicular to the tangent. It implies OP perpendicular to PQ. Therefore, triangle OPQ is a right angled triangle and it is right angled at P. Since we have right angled triangle, How we can find the third side? By using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the missing side PQ. We know the hypotenuse OQ and OP, and easily we can find PQ by using Pythagoras theorem. So by using Pythagoras theorem, OQ square is equal to PQ square plus OP square. So 12 square is equal to PQ square plus 5 square. PQ only you have to find. Next, square that one and simplify, then you will get 119. If you shift the square to right hand side, then what will be the answer, Kana? Root 119. Root 119 will be the answer. That option D is the correct answer. Next, fourth question in exercise 10.1. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to the given line such that one is a tangent and the other is a secant. How to draw the tangent, children? Tangent is a line that intersects the circle in exactly one point. That is the tangent. And secant, how we can draw the secant? There will be two intersecting points between the circle and line. Now see the answer. So AB is a given line. AB is a given line. You are going to draw two lines. One must be tangent and one must be secant. CD is a tangent to the given circle at a point M and parallel to AB and parallel to AB. So we have drawn a tangent and it is parallel to AB, and EF is a secant and parallel to AB. Intersect at 2 points, so that is a secant. EF is a secant and it is parallel to the given line AB. So AB is a given line, CD is a tangent and EF is a secant and parallel to AB. Clear, children? Thank you.